So today we're going to start working on the old Woody wagon. This will be, I guess, the first video of this build series. Be swapping out the old LT1, the good old boosted 5.3. It's just stock bottom end 5.3. Got a 4L80. Good old cheap Maxpeedingrods turbo. We'll see if she likes some boost. We're just going to try getting this motor pulled. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll see. So, we got the wiring harness all unhooked. Got it all shoved up out of the way. Got the intake out. I think now we're going to drain some coolant. Make a big old mess. That nasty. Drain some Freon. I need to look up and see what all I need to keep as far as the wiring harness. I don't know. I was just trying to keep most of it up there so I have it. So I'm going to try to retain AC and all the, wipers, washer fluid, all that stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. Keep going. All right, got all the top stuff done. AC's unhooked, radiator's out. It's all miscellaneous stuff, power steering. Now, I think I'm going to have to cut the exhaust. I tried on those nuts for a little bit, but no luck. So, I'll go grab a Sawzall and get back at it. There she be. They really didn't want this exhaust to come off. Got the whole dang cross member holding it up. She's about ready to come out. I got the drive shaft, trans cross member, and the motor mount bolts left. And then I think she's coming out. But I'm calling it a night. I gotta get my engine hoist. So we'll get her yanked out tomorrow morning. All right. Got the exhaust cut all out. Got the drive shaft off. Next up, I guess I'm gonna have to remove the trans cross member, which that's a beast of a cross member, but try to get it out of the way. And then motor mount bolts, and she is ready to come out. All right, been a booger. I got all the cross member bolts out. There's one over here. I snapped off that welded nut, so I had to cut it with the Sawzall. But all right, I'm trying to yank it out now. This sucker just doesn't want to come out. I got it all the way. We got a little bitty corner right there hitting. Able to wiggle the screwdriver right here, and down she goes. All right, got the motor mount bolts out. She should be ready to pull. I'm honestly surprised with how big this dang thing is. How hard some of those bolts are to get to. But it's ready to get pulled. It's coming out. Tell you what, that front frame there, a little difficult getting it around. Ended up doing some janky ratchet straps to pull on it, but whatever works. One plug caught. Fix that right up. There, jack it up some more now, clear the hood. All right, I'll put the camera down and yank this sucker out. There's the Beast 5.7. I think the LS and 480 going in is going to be easier than that. But once I get that out, I don't have to clean. I hate transmission fluid, but I'll clean up the engine bay, paint it all black and stuff, and clean up all that wiring harness that I probably don't even need. But yeah, she's getting there. Looks pretty sick with that little light underneath. But all right, motor's out. So I want to clean up my mess. Get that sitting somewhere out of the way. And then hopefully here in a minute, we can test fit the 5.3. Hopefully it goes in there easier. I got the dirty Dingo mounts, so hopefully fits in there pretty good. I don't know, we'll see. Got her shoved in there. She's a tight squeeze for how big this thing is. The front's got all kinds of room, but the sides now. So those stock truck manifolds I had, they're not gonna work. They were hitting there on the driver's side. Passenger side was just hitting right up there on the frame. My coils, they were hitting the heater core fittings, so I'll have to do something with those, but I'm happy I got the ICT tucked up alternator bracket, and then the dirty Dingo up tight power steering. But so that makes a lot more room down here. So yeah. Oh, and then my oil drain, I don't think that's gonna work. So just a couple of things to address, but not bad. Okay, so I got it a little cleaned up, painted the wheel wells there. I was able to kind of angle that manifold and get it. I think it's gonna work like that. I still gotta do this driver's side. I hacked it off though, so I'll just have to elbow down and around. And then the turbo, it'll be sitting somewhere along right in here, so. But that thing's heavy, so it needs a mount. All right, check it out. I got the turbo, it's just sitting up on some conduit, but I think that should be about the placement of it. I think it'll be a pretty cool little spot. I'm gonna do a fender exit out this fender here, so yeah, I think that'll work. So I think that's gonna be it for this first little video. Next video, I'm gonna try to get the hot side made up. I'm gonna do 2 1/4 up to the T6 flange. So stay tuned for that.